हेलो एंड अ वेरी वार्म वेलकम टू ऑल ऑफ यू। आप सभी का स्वागत है हमारे चैनल इंडियन मास कम्युनिकेशन में। डियर स्टूडेंट्स, इन दिस वीडियो लेक्चर वी आर गोइंग टू लुक एट सम रीसेंट डेवलपमेंट्स इन आईसीटी एंड मीडिया. This is a very relevant topic. In the previous year question paper, there were 3 questions just from recent development from ICT. So if you go through the question paper of June 2024, you will find 3 questions, okay, just from this particular topic. So when was ChatGPT released? First AI platform of country, okay, made on the patents of ChatGPT. Then Odisha TV has launched India's first regional news anchor. So 3 questions just from one topic in a single paper. So see how scoring this becomes. And dear students, when we talk about current affairs, I have been reiterating this again and again that these are very speculative. Some years you will find 3 questions, in another year there might not be any question. So but we should have conversation about this topic also. And I would still tell you all not to rote learn it. Just go through the timeline. I have made it very simple for all of you. Okay, जो अभी जो learn करते हो, it's not organically possible to learn all these things. Okay, just listen about the continuity, maintain the continuity. Okay, try to learn about the story behind it. Okay, so it becomes very important. Why important? Because the recent let's say developments in artificial intelligence and other emerging technologies, they have brought some unprecedented change okay, in media landscape. So that becomes very important. How media works has has altogether changed. So kindly do let me know whether I'm audible. There is no technical glitch. Then we shall start. We are going to make it very interesting. You are going to learn a lot of new things, and you are going to even score very good marks also. So meanwhile, if you are new to my channel, my name is Tushar Goyal. I'm a PhD research scholar at Center for Media Studies, JNU. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, kindly consider subscribing to it. If you go through our playlist, you will find near about 210, more than 210 free, absolutely free lectures which are open access, okay, for everybody. And you can go through our playlist. They are structured in chronological order. There is also an e-learning application. If you wish, you can avail our study material also, okay, which has digital access to more than 200 PDFs, then some 2500 previous year questions with detailed explanation. Every question has a detailed explanation, so you can look at that also. So दोस्तों, जब हम बात करते हैं देखिए, चैट जीपीटी बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट फिनोमिना बन चुका है. नाउ इन द वर्ल्ड वी आर लिविंग, इट इज़ ऑल्सो कॉल्ड AI boom. Okay, like a lot of new AI tools, it has brought some unprecedented change. So चैट जीपीटी से अभी तक चैट जीपीटी से ही 3 क्वेश्चन आ चुके हैं, ठीक है. इससे पहले एग्जाम में इन्होंने पूछा था चैट जीपीटी कब स्टार्ट हुआ था, which started in November 2022. इन द रिसेंट एग्जाम जो 3 महीने पहले हुआ, इन्होंने पूछा चैट जीपीटी 4 कब स्टार्ट हुआ था. ओके, सो बट लेट अस learn about it. Or it all started not in 2020, it all started in 2015. Okay, very important thing was a company called OpenAI, okay, which led to all these changes. So we have with us a lot of people: Shwetank, Adrita, Priyam, Jyoti, Bidhan, Jeet, Ajay, Sudeshna, Surmala, Nandita, Hina, Sita, Holila. Then we have Curious Professor and other people I can see also joining. So in 2015, a company called OpenAI, okay, which was started by Sam Altman. Okay, these names are also very important. And Elon Musk, they started with a company called Pranam Sonal, OpenAI, which whose vision was to create general purpose artificial intelligence, okay, for people. Elon Musk, as you all know, he's the current owner, you can say, or even he is associated with the platform X, which is one of the most important platforms these days. So Sam Altman, he is the current CEO of OpenAI, this company. Okay, it is one of the most powerful companies, tech giants in the world. So it has given stiff competition to platforms such as Google and Meta. So there are several articles, okay, several people are saying that these mega giants like Google is no more as powerful as it was before 2020. Okay, so earlier the Google was your go-to search. Now it is ChatGPT, and the amount of time it gained 1 billion 1 billion users, it was phenomenal. Okay, it was fastest, just within few months it was diffused. So these people are very important. OpenAI, this company was founded in 2015 by entrepreneurs and researchers, including Elon Musk. So he left this company in 2018. Remember this also. And Sam Altman. So he is often considered as one of the most powerful person in this world right now. Okay. Earlier, all these people, Bill Gates or Satya Nadella, they were considered to be very powerful. Now, so Sam Altman is the hottest property. So this company called OpenAI, it is an American artificial intelligence research organization which was founded in December 2015 and headquartered in San Francisco. So बहुत बारी आपसे questions पूछे जाते हैं ना कि Google का headquarter कहाँ है. So OpenAI is very relevant. It is very important. One of the most powerful tech giants in this world. Okay. Now OpenAI is also a tech partner of a lot of firms, so it is giving tech solutions, AI solutions to several firms like Nvidia, IBM. So it becomes very important. OpenAI is known for this GPT family. अब हमें इसे GPT के बारे में बात करना है, ठीक है, of large language models and DALL-E series text to image model. ठीक है. So दोस्तों ये होता क्या है? It is called LLM. आपने कभी सोचा नहीं, आप पूरे दिन चैट जीपीटी पे लगे रहते हो. हाउ डज इट एक्चुअली वर्क? सो दे आर ऑल LLM. व्हाट इज LLM? LLM इज लार्ज लैंग्वेज मॉडल्स. क्या हुआ है? इनको बड़े सारे डेटा के ऊपर ट्रेन कराया गया है. ठीक है. जब उन्होंने बड़े सारे डेटा, आपको लगता नहीं कि इतनी जल्दी ये आंसर कैसे दे रहा है. ठीक है. व्हाट दे डिड, दे ट्रेन्ड ऑल दीज मॉडल्स ऑन डेटा, ऑन टेक्स्ट डेटा अर्लियर. सो व्हाट यू राइट नाउ इज यूजिंग इज ChatGPT, which was trained on 3.5 model of GPT. Okay, so जो first version आया था 2022 में, it was ChatGPT 3.5 model. ठीक है. इसका जो इजाद था वो पहले से स्टार्ट हो गया था. So GPT stands for, ये भी आपसे पूछा जा सकता है, what does acronym GPT stands for? So it stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformers. Okay, so little background. So GPT, they started training these models in 2018. So first it was not available for public access. What was available for public access in November 2022 was ChatGPT. It was trained on the model 3.5. ठीक है. सो ChatGPT 1 जो सबसे पहला मॉडल था, इसको लर्न करने की बिल्कुल जरूरत नहीं. ये जरूरी नहीं है, आपको सिर्फ समझा रहा हूँ जिससे आपको रटना ना पड़े. आप लोग बहुत ज्यादा ये रट्टाफिकेशन और निमोनिक्स में लगे रहते हो ना, थोड़ा सा आप समझोगे तो बिल्कुल कोई दिक्कत नहीं होगी. ठीक है. सो बैकग्राउंड समझो क्या है बैकग्राउंड. सो GPT 1 शुरू हुआ था 2018 में. सबसे बेसिक वर्जन. व्हाट डिड दे डू? उसको उन्होंने, इट वॉज ट्रेन्ड ऑन बुक कॉर्पस, मतलब 7000 अनपब्लिश्ड किताबों पे उसको ट्रेन कराया गया. ठीक है. इट वॉज 4.5 GB ऑफ डेटा. सो इट वॉज अ वेरी बेसिक वर्जन. ओके, विच वॉज ट्रेन्ड इन 2018. देन GPT 2, इट वॉज ट्रेन्ड ऑन वेब. ओके, सो पहला जो मॉडल था उसको सिर्फ बुक्स पे ट्रेन कराया गया. सिर्फ 4.5 GB का डेटा था, 7000 अनपब्लिश्ड किताबें. दूसरा जो मॉडल था GPT 2, जिससे वो आंसर देते हैं, हम कह रहे हैं ना जो नया वाला मॉडल है 4, अभी 4O चल रहा है. ठीक है. O stands for Omni. ठीक है. So we say that it is more accurate, reliable because it has been trained on a wider set of data. दूसरा जो GPT 2 था, it was not ChatGPT, it was just a model. It was trained on वेब डेटा, 40 GB ऑफ डेटा, मतलब 80 मिलियन डॉक्यूमेंट्स, वेब पेजेस को पे ट्रेन कराया गया था. ठीक है. जो GPT 3 था, जो 2020 में उन्होंने डेवलप किया था, इट वाज ट्रेन्ड ऑन 499 बिलियन टोकन. ठीक है. कॉमन क्रॉल्स क्या है? इट इज एन NPO, नॉन प्रॉफिट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन विच हेल्प्स ऑर्गेनाइजेशन टू एक्सेस वेब आर्काइव्स. ठीक है. जो GPT 3.4 था, इट वॉज इवन मच बिगर बट दे डिडंट डिस्क्लोज. ओके, यहाँ से अब कहानी शुरू होती है जो जहाँ हमें पढ़ना है. सो ChatGPT 3.5, it was not disclosed on how much data it was trained on. ठीक है. So OpenAI introduced ChatGPT, a generative AI combined with large language models, initially equipped with GPT 3.5. ठीक है. So हम इसको ChatGPT बोलते हैं, but remember the model, it was trained on 3.5. ठीक है. Then came GPT 4, जिससे आपसे क्वेश्चन भी पूछा था, डेट ही पूछ रहे हैं, in March 14, 2023. OpenAI releases ChatGPT 4. Okay, it was more reliable, it was trained on even more data. So जब हमने इमर्जिंग टेक्नोलॉजीज की बात करी थी, हमने कहा था कि ये सारी डीप लर्निंग टेक्नोलॉजीज हैं, ये अपने डेटा पे खुद ट्रेन होती रहती है, ये अपने एक्सपीरियंस से भी चीज़ें सीखते हैं, सो इट बिकम्स मोर पावरफुल. ठीक है. Then meanwhile, another important thing, in March 2021, Google came up with Bard, which is now Gemini. Okay, so Google launched Bard. It's ChatGPT alternative. ये भी आप याद रख सकते हो, पर इतना आप लर्न कर ही नहीं पाओगे. Let's learn about just ChatGPT डेटलाइंस. अगर ऐसे होगा तो आपको there are near about 16, 17, even 25 generative models. So you cannot remember all these dates. So it's not organic. So let's focus on the major timelines. Okay. Then the recent was May 13, 2024. It is the recent one. ठीक है. ChatGPT 4o or 0, आप जो भी कहना चाहो. OpenAI has introduced ChatGPT 4o. O stands for Omni. Okay, a model that marks a significant advancement. So in the upcoming updates, it is said that it is also going to be calibrated with voice recognition. So you can even speak what do you want to ask. ठीक है. Right now you have to type it now. So they are even going to calibrate the voice integration also. Okay, so remember the date also. O stands for Omni. Okay, and about the characteristics. Okay, then as we discussed that which social media platform is owned by which tech giant, you should also know this. ठीक है. So when we talk about OpenAI, so इस क्वेश्चन को इन्होंने पूछा था जून 2024 में. देखो दोस्तों, मैंने बार बार कहा है कि जो पिछले 5 एग्जाम है बहुत ज़रूरी है, उसका पैटर्न आपको जानना बहुत ज़रूरी है. तो आई एम अज्यूमिंग यू हैव ऑलरेडी सॉल्व ऑल दीज पेपर्स फ्रॉम 1 to 100 क्वेश्चंस. ठीक है. पिछले 12 सालों के एटलीस्ट 10 to 12 ईयर्स के क्वेश्चंस यूनिट वाइज सारे सॉल्व करो, यूनिट वाइज. बट लास्ट 5, not 5 years, I'm saying last 2 years question papers, you should solve 1 to 100. Now it's not time to solve all of them. Just go through explanation, whatever content you are following. Just go through the explanations, because there are topics. I'm not saying questions never repeat, topics get repeated. ठीक है. Same topic will be asked in different language. So ये जो जून 2024 का है, इसका मैंने आप लोगों के लिए ओपन एक्सेस भी कर दिया था जब एग्जाम हुआ था. So I assume you all have gone through it, and those of you who are on our application, go through it again. ठीक है. हमने सारे क्वेश्चन के नीचे डिटेल में एक्सप्लेन किया है आपको, इमेजेस के साथ, पॉइंटर्स के अंदर. तो please go through it. ठीक है. So when was ChatGPT 4 released? It was released in March 2023. The first ChatGPT 3.5 was released in November 2022, and the recent 4o has been released in May 2024. This timeline is clear now. ठीक है. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. Next is GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. ठीक है. चलिए. Then language models, this PALM and Gemini are owned by Google. Okay, LLMA is owned by Meta. So this could be asked in match the following. Remember this. ठीक है. बहुत important है. ChatGPT is by OpenAI. Then it was the most basic form of generative AI, which was text to text. Okay, now the interesting part, the next upgradation was text to image, where through prompts you can generate images. Okay, so DALL-E, इसको DALL-E भी कहते हैं, कुछ DALL-E कहते हैं. It is one of the most and frequently used text to image models. So it is owned by OpenAI. Others are Midjourney, Stable Diffusion. These are some of the most prominent ones. There are more also. Okay, so if you wish, you can expand on it from internet, but I think it is sufficient. Okay, they can ask you this in match the following form also. Okay, then ChatGPT stands for Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformers. ये हम बात कर चुके हैं. Sam Altman, the name is very important. ठीक है. Then टेक्स्ट टू इमेज, अगर ये DALL-E की बात करूँ, OpenAI की बात करूँ, OpenAI आजकल बहुत चल रहा है. देन गूगल, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट, दे ऑल आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इफ़ यू हैव सम टाइम इंटरेस्ट, गो थ्रू देयर विकिपीडिया पेजेस. ओके, व्हाट दे आर गोइंग थ्रू राइट नाउ, or what are the latest updates. But it is very speculative. They might or may not ask. ठीक है. So if you are in advanced stage of your preparation, everything is prepared, go through it. Or if you are but the most important thing is foundation. ठीक है. Focus on that also. So ये हम बात कर चुके हैं. It is owned by OpenAI. ठीक है. चलिए अब बात करते हैं text to video. So this is going to be, how should I put it? So this is going to change everything. Why? So they are coming up with text to video model, where they are claiming that they can create very realistic, very creative videos, animations through prompts. So sir, what is so what is so special about this? Dear students, when we talk about all these studios, Pixar or even Walt Disney, so they charge thousands of dollars per second for animation. Per second, I am saying thousands of dollars per seconds for VFX, graphics, animation. If this thing turns out to be true, it's still in its very nascent stage. A lot of beta testing is going on. It is not available for public access. So Sora and other text to video models, so it is going to change everything, how industry works. So we have been talking about technological determinism now. So all these big VFX companies, big animation studios, they charge thousands of dollars per second of animation. So there are hourly rates of all these animators. So if this turns out to be true, everything is going to be changed. Okay, so Sora is emerging an upcoming generative AI intelligence by OpenAI. It is designed to text to video creation. Okay, so as of September 2024, Sora has not yet been released, so it is not available for पब्लिक एक्सेस. ओके, चलिए अब बात करते हैं भारत के बारे में, इंडिया के बारे में. सो इसके बारे में क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था हनुमान के बारे में कि व्हाट इज द चैट जीपीटी इक्विवेलेंट इन इंडिया. ठीक है, फर्स्ट ये प्लेटफॉर्म ऑफ इंडिया मेड ऑन द पैटर्न्स ऑफ चैट जीपीटी विच इज Hanuman, but let us expand on this. Okay, if they ask you who has developed this, so it has been developed by a company called BharatGPT. Okay, so BharatGPT, it is owned by Reliance Group and in collaboration with IIT Bombay. Okay, so Hanuman is a series of LLM that can respond to Indian languages like Hindi, Tamil, Marathi, Bangla and other several languages. It is developed by BharatGPT Group, a consortium led by Indian Institute of Technology Bombay, IIT Bombay, and backed by Reliance Industry Limited. Okay, so they are also providing, let's say, artificial intelligence solutions to companies like LIC, IRCTC. So all these PSU, public sector units, all this technology, it is being provided by BharatGPT only. Okay, this emerging technologies. The models are designed to be inclusive, culturally resonant, impactful across various sectors. So dear students, have you thought about it? What is the relevance of it? So why do we need to develop our technology? First is data protection. If we use our let's say our generative AI, okay, then it is we are not going to let's say our data will be more protected, because these all technologies, they are they are using deep learning in which they are training on our data itself. Okay, so they know more about us than us. So if we use these models, but it's not very efficient. I went through their website, logged in. It's still in its development stage, and in the future it looks very promising, but we should also develop our own technology. Okay, other thing is that it is going to be more culturally resonant, because there is a factor of cultural bias, okay, language bias in all these western or let's say these Google OpenAI owned models. Okay, so it is supposed to be culturally resonant, okay, which works on the ethos of Indian culture also through its answers and chatbots, everything. Okay, so it becomes very important. Hanuman has been developed by BharatGPT. Okay, चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. सो ये न्यूज़ एंकर्स की मैंने देखो पहले करंट अफेयर्स की 4-5 क्लासेस हो चुकी थी. हमने सारे न्यूज़ एंकर्स की बात करी थी, उसमें से एक क्वेश्चन भी आया. सो दोबारा रिपीट कर लेते हैं. सना इज द इंडियाज फर्स्ट न्यूज़ एंकर बाय आज तक. ठीक है, इसने एक प्रधानमंत्री का भी इंटरव्यू लिया था. देन लीजा, इससे क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है. आप जाइएगा पुराने करंट अफेयर्स की वीडियो में, यही सेम स्लाइड्स थी, हमने ऑलरेडी इसके बारे में बात करी थी. ठीक है, सो फर्स्ट रीजनल एआई न्यूज़ एंकर इज लीजा बाय ओडिशा टीवी. देन सौंदर्या, शी इज कन्नाडा's फर्स्ट एआई न्यूज़ एंकर. ठीक है, देन माया इज तेलुगु फर्स्ट न्यूज़ एंकर विद बिग टीवी. Pragya is India's first Dalit anchor, okay, with the news break. Now the recent developments, let's add to it. India's state broadcaster has started with its own news anchor. देखो एक क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है. सो मैं बार बार आपको कह रहा हूँ PYQ सॉल्व करना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. अगर आप ये अप्लाई नहीं करेंगे तो उसका कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है, ठीक है। चलिए, डीडी किसान हैज़ लॉन्च्ड 2 न्यू एआई न्यूज़ एंकर ऑन 26 मई 2024। इनका नाम है क्रिश एंड भूमि, ठीक है, रिमेंबर दिस ऑल्सो। चलिए, इफ आई आस्क यू हु इज वर्ल्ड्स फर्स्ट एआई न्यूज़ एंकर, इट वाज डेवलप्ड बाय चाइना, ठीक है, जिनुआ न्यूज़ एजेंसी इन 2018, and even the first female news anchor was developed by them. This is also very important from examination point of view. Then moving forward, I hope you have, you get some idea how should you approach them. You shouldn't be restricting yourself to this only. You should go and do some kind of research, even go through one Wikipedia page, okay, so it becomes very important. Then let's learn about some who's who. So first chairperson is, I'm saying first, as of 1st September 2024. So dear students, if you are watching this 2-3 months after this, please go through the recent thing. This is current affair. It keeps on changing. So I have written it as of 1st September. The current chairperson of PCI is Justice Ranjana Prakash Desai. Then Ashwini Vaishnav is Shri Ashnavi Vaishnav is our IMBD minister, ठीक है, Information and Broadcasting Minister, as on September 1st 2024. R Badwan is the president of FTII. Chairperson of Prasar Bharati is Navneet Kumar Sehgal, ठीक है. So shouldn't restrict yourself to this only. I have already given you a list of important topics. So we have already discussed about folk art forms. So if I ask you Kuchipudi belongs to which state, it's already there. Go through our previous lecture, we have already covered it, ठीक है. Newspaper circulation editors has also been covered. So it was the very first current affair video in 2023. I'll update the PDF also. So on our application I have uploaded all the PDFs. I will update new facts also. So those who are not on this application, you can go through the video again, ठीक है. Then ICT emerging technologies, social media भी हम बात कर चुके हैं. social media से संबंधित एक पूरा टेस्ट भी है of some 25 questions in which there is chronology of this YouTube, LinkedIn कब आया, वो आप सॉल्व कर सकते हो. अवार्ड्स के बारे में हम बात कर चुके हैं. ऑस्कर्स, पुलिट्जर, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. लास्ट क्लास में मैंने आपको 2 लिंक्स दिए थे, ठीक है, उसको आई अज्यूम आपने पढ़ा है अच्छे से. लर्न अबाउट चेयरपर्सन अभी हमने बात करी है. देन एडवर्टाइजिंग एजेंसीज वी हैव ऑलरेडी डन. अबाउट हेडक्वार्टर्स, रिसेंट क्लास. There is a test also on advertising agencies and some of the important advertising campaigns also, ठीक है. Important days we have also discussed. There is a lecture, there is a playlist called current affairs. Go through the previous videos also, but to save time I have also uploaded the PDFs, ठीक है, and I have also updated them. So these are few areas from which current affairs are asked, ठीक है. अभी हमने पिछली लास्ट क्लास में एक मीडिया लॉस के ऊपर पूरी क्लास की थी, जिसमें हमने कुछ अराउंड 10 मीडिया लॉस डिस्कस करे थे. आप उन सबको भी पढ़िएगा. एंड दैट्स ऑल, ठीक है. डोंट डू PhD ऑन दिस, इट्स वेरी स्पेक्यूलेटिव. दीज आर दिस इटसेल्फ इज वेरी वास्ट. जो भी हमने डिस्कस करा है, ये जो 13 बिंदु आप देख रहे हैं ना अपनी स्क्रीन पे, इतना ही कर लीजिए, बहुत है, ठीक है. सो दैट वाज ऑल फ्रॉम माय साइड डियर स्टूडेंट्स. आई एम गोइंग टू अपलोड दिस PDF ऑल्सो ऑन द एप्लीकेशन. So you can go through it, and you all are doing very good. It might be the case that we might meet for one more time, but if we don't, so it shall be, we shall call this a day. We shall part our ways for this session, and I shall come up with new content in the next session. So all the very best, and you all are going to do very good in your exam. Just stay motivated. You all have done great hard work. So it's the time. Okay. आप लोग बस आपने जो किया है उसको रिकॉल कीजिए, रिवाइज कीजिए, और कुछ नहीं आता तो कोई बात नहीं, आपको दूसरी चीज़ें बहुत अच्छे से आती है, वो भी बहुत है, ठीक है. सो सोनल हैज़ सेड, इतना अच्छा करंट अफेयर्स आप पढ़ाते हैं सर, कितने ही क्वेश्चंस बन सकते हैं इनसे, बट जब NTA वाले मीडिया हिस्ट्री से आगे ही नहीं बढ़ते तब पढ़ के जाओ. हाँ सोनल, ये दिक्कत है, आप क्या कर सकते हैं, बट वी शुड बी प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर आवर सेल्फ, ठीक है. So let's meet again. From if we get time, I shall come for one more time. But if time doesn't permit, then let's let's say bye also. So take care. We shall meet again in the next session also. Take care. Bye.